Hey guys, what's going on? I haven't been doing very many videos recently, but I thought I'd do one today. It's Saturday and had a great week trading, and just thought I'd do an update on what I've been looking at for the last couple of weeks. Over the last probably week or two now, it's been pretty busy for me. I started a trade room with Stephen Brooks in GPS Trader, one of my favorite tools of all time. And I've been messing around with crypto bots and all this stuff, so it's been super hectic, so I haven't had a chance to really sit down and review much else. There's quite a few reviews in the works though. I thought I'd introduce you to this one, which is by a guy called Don Kaufman. So if you haven't heard of him, he is one of the most respected names in the industry when it comes to trading and trading education. In fact, he's using some of the same tools that huge names like Warren Buffett and Bill Ackman are using for their trading. So if you don't know who he is, he has taught over 7 million traders through his courses and through the TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim platform. So back in 2000, he set that up, all the educational stuff on there. So if you've ever looked at that, it probably came from him at some point. So he's one of the most credible guys. I actually talked to his business partner on the phone about some of the trading stuff they're doing. And he is a super nice guy as well. So I am pretty excited about what Theo Trades, his main company, has going on. They have a huge list of courses, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can go and check out the Ultima Spike stuff, which is the most exciting at the moment, but also all of the other videos and things they have to offer. So Don's claim to fame, like I said, is he worked on the Thinkorswim platform back in 2000, and he was really privileged to get access to some of the largest option order flow like in the world. So he was able to look through all this, and very few people have had a chance to do this, and actually come to some really interesting conclusions about people who are successful traders and people who aren't successful. And he's based his whole career going forward, his own strategy, and also how he teaches others based on some of that information. So it looks like they're living out in the Caribbean at the moment. This is a picture of his house from his promo video. And there's a link in here to go to his promo video as well to get the whole story about what the Ultima Spikes actually are. The thing that caught my attention was the ads. So you can see this is a very eye-catching ad. It says 109 trades, 105 wins. And you can go and watch this webinar to find out what these Ultima Spikes really are. So as soon as I see something like that though, with that type of win rate, I know what they're doing, right? They've got to be selling options for premium in some way, whether it's starting spreads or iron condors or just selling cash secure puts. Whenever you see numbers like this, it's easy to think, oh, it's some sort of scam. There's no way they can win that many times. But it's nearly always selling options is kind of the thing. And the Ultima Spike has got a really nice twist to it, which is a really interesting technique to use. You can go and watch the video though to learn like exactly what it's all about, but it's pretty interesting, and he clearly knows his stuff, so he seems like a very legit guy. So he's also helped millions and millions of traders to make money, which I can only imagine how satisfying that must feel. He has a few ebooks as well out, so the Rebels Guide is a free ebook. It's not too bad. You can go and check that one out. So back to the Ultima Spike stuff. So he claims that on these trades he wins more than 90% of the time, and he's closing them for plus 50% profits most of the time. Again, that points towards selling options as the most likely scenario here. So the service that he's running, this Ultima Spike or Ultimate Income Generator, the video that you can go and watch, the links in this article, is like an hour and a half long. So it's very in-depth and very interesting. So I'll let Don explain, all the details. But basically the service seems to be very reasonably priced. It's live trades come from Don, and they're via text message. So there's only a few opportunities a week, but they have a really high chance of success, so it's always good, right? So if you're busy and you want to swing trade, but like really low, like risk, chilled out swing trading, you might want to check out this Ultima Spike. And in the advertising, he gives these types of gains as well. So typical, types of gains for this type of strategy. So the Ultima Spike stuff is really interesting. I've looked through all the material, and there's a lot to learn. about the different spreads and how they're using the expected move and all this stuff. But overall, like it's definitely legit stuff, and I think this could be a service that could be really interesting for some guys that are busy, have maybe bigger accounts so they can do these sort of low risk, clever option spreads and things. Also, if you want to check out the something similar, Lance at Theo Trades also has a really good service where he's doing similar stuff. It's not exactly the same, but it'll be very similar. So you can go and check this out and see if you want to give it a go as well. So yeah, hopefully that's helpful, and I think the Ultima Spike service looks pretty good, and I'm most likely going to sign up for it pretty soon. Alright guys, well have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.